From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Evening Update.
Kent's Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Good evening, everyone. With the recent rains that we've seen, things are going to start growing again as we see more sunshine, warmer temperatures. You're going to start gardening. You're going to have some of those landscaping projects. What better place to go for all of those supplies than Axner Excavating? And on top of that, they've got a sale going on here. And that's going to be all the way through Sunday, April 12th. They've got 11 acres of everything you need. And if you've never been out there, it's very impressive. They've got a ton of stuff. So be sure to head on out. You can go to AxnerExcavating.com or call the number on your screen there for more information on the sale. And by the way, they're also doing a Meet the Pros home show on April 11th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. April 11th. Put that on your calendars, because if you have any questions or concerns about some of your landscaping, they've got pros there that can answer your questions and help you out and probably point you in the right direction for what you may need, and they'll probably have it. So check it all out at AxnerExcavating.com. Let's get you to your Krueger's Quickcast. This is for your Thursday, April 2nd. Any showers that we've seen here, they're kind of wrapping themselves up. And tonight, I do expect to see mainly clear skies, but cold. Teens and 20s for the higher elevations. Still not as cold in the valley, but low to mid 40s, upper 30s. Upper 30s for the coast here for tonight. So tomorrow morning, mainly clear skies. But as I mentioned, it'll be cold, especially in the mountains. You're down to 23 in Modoc County, about 30 for Siskiyou County in the eastern mountains, and even Trinity County, low 30s, but mid 40s for the valley. So that colder air, you can clearly see that spin of low pressure to our north over the Pacific Northwest. That's really helped to usher in that colder air. It's still going to be in place even tonight. And you can see anything that we do see, it's clearing out. So the clearing skies, calmer winds, and the colder air in place, that's what's going to allow us to really cool off. But Friday, plenty of sunshine, warmer air beginning to usher back in, and temperatures starting to increase. Now the winds, as we go into tomorrow, actually a bit of a north breeze for the valley through the afternoon. Could see gusts over 20 miles per hour, but not as bad elsewhere, but still a little breezy in other spots for tomorrow. We may touch 80 degrees in the valley. We're splitting hairs, but you get the idea. We're warming back up, and that's even going to be the case here for the mountains and even for you on the coast with mainly sunny skies. So your 7-day forecast for the valley, I expect warmer temperatures over the weekend for your Easter Sunday, 83. Dry on Monday and a chance for showers as early as next Tuesday. And that could be looking at kind of a cooler and slightly cooler and unsettled weather pattern as we go through a good portion of next week, meaning a chance for showers, not a ton. I'm not expecting to see a ton, but still a chance for some rain nonetheless for next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe even beyond that. So we look at our weather headlines. It's going to be drier and warmer as we go into the weekend. That's what we're expecting, with temperatures in the low 80s for the valley throughout the Easter weekend. Dry and warm to start off next week, but as mentioned, by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday of next week, we could be looking at a chance for a few showers. We are going to get into all of that in our deeper dive forecast, but first, a word from the Red Bluff Roundup.
3 exciting days of bucking, roping, and thrills are coming to Red Bluff. Over $350,000 is up for grabs for 700 of the toughest cowboys and cowgirls. Friday is Patriot Day, brought to you by Food Max and Outback Contractors. Saturday is Sierra Pacific Industries and Windows and Big Time Pest Control Day with an evening concert by Corey Kent. Sunday is Davidson Haven Family and Friends and Dignity Health St. Elizabeth Hospital Tough Enough to Wear Pink Day. Get your tickets now at these locations.
All right, so we are going to be talking about that colder air moving on out and high pressure building back in to Northern California, and that is going to bring us much warmer weather. So let's take you into your Friday. There's that ridge of high pressure building. It builds even stronger for Saturday and Sunday. You can clearly see that right here. Still some clouds ushering in. We'll call it a few high clouds, but I've got my eyes on this and some energy coming in behind that. Watch what happens as we go through next week. So there's a look at Tuesday, Wednesday. There's that low pressure. There's a chance for showers on the east side of that around that flow. Not a ton of moisture, not a ton of rainfall, but still slightly cooler and a chance for showers nonetheless. And then as we go into your Thursday, that dives down to the south, moisture coming in Thursday, Friday, maybe even into that next Saturday. So again, it looks like kind of a cooler and unsettled weather pattern, but temperatures will most likely stay above normal for this time of the year through next week, just looking at that chance for some showers. Now the winds, as I mentioned, they may be a bit gusty at times for the valley. See midday, 20, 25 miles per hour, maybe even close to 30. A little breezy to the east, a little breezy for you along the coast, but overall the strongest winds do look to be in the valley out of the north for your Friday. Saturday, the winds calming down. Easter Sunday, winds calming down, a little breezy off to the east, but pretty good for those Easter egg hunts. We're not going to be wet, that's for sure. It's just going to be pretty warm. Temperatures low to mid 80s by Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then we'll kind of level off in the mid 70s, give or take, through the rest of next week. This is what I was talking about, cooler and unsettled. When we talk about settled, what does that mean? Well, you got that mixture of sun, some clouds, and a chance for a few showers from time to time. Some days, heavier than others, but that's what we have. So not bad, really, what we typically and want to see during the spring season. Now the wave heights are dropping as we go into Friday and even more so on Saturday. So that should be good news if you need to be on a small boat. Here is your neighborhood forecast, sponsored in part by Dignity Health and Grange Co-op. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s for Trinity County. So yes, temperatures are increasing. Dry through Monday. Chances for off and on showers. Cool and unsettled Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And really, when you look at that 7-day forecast across the board, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday of next week, where we've got that chance for showers. Otherwise, we're dry for tomorrow, dry through the weekend, and even into Monday, with warmer temperatures over the weekend for everyone. The coast, the mountains, you're seeing those warmer temperatures over the weekend as well. And even as early as tomorrow, upper 50s for places like Altura, Cedarville, a bit cooler at about 53, 50s, 60s, and even 70s for the eastern mountains for your Friday. And for the valley, upper 70s. If some of you touch 80 degrees, wouldn't be surprised. Let's look at your 7-day forecast for Chico. Easter Sunday, high of 84. That's actually the peak of the warming trend. And then again, you look at Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it won't be a complete washout. You see, temperatures are dropping. We'll call it cooler and unsettled as we go through a good portion of next week. Again, some of us may touch 80 for tomorrow, 78 degrees for the city of Shasta Lake and Lakehead, a high of about 74. There's your 7-day forecast for Redding. Temperatures are going to be in the low to mid 80s as we go into the weekend. 70s for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with that chance for showers. I'll be back again tomorrow morning for the latest Check Your Weather and live on Coffee with Krueger at 6:30. Have a great night.
Barr & Mudford is a top established firm here in the North State. Founded over a half-century ago, Barr & Mudford is protecting the rights of our neighbors and community. We take our commitment to our clients very seriously and provide a level of excellence unrivaled in the North State. Barr & Mudford, standing up for the rights of our neighbors and our beautiful community, serving Northern California with excellence.